Okay.
And love you too.
All right. So so today we got Vic, I'm Dwight, and we got Greg who tapping in with us. Greg, just tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you from and things like that.
I'm from here in the city, from Kennedy Heights side of the town, east side of the town. Went to school at Withrow. Came out there at 95. Started entrepreneur early. I did entrepreneur early, probably about 22, 23. Had to start a janitorial service. Had that probably about 15 years. Driving truck. I've been driving trucks for a while too. Started driving trucks about 22, so I'm still doing
CDL?
that right now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yep. CDL. And I got also do food too. I cook.
okay,
Got
okay.
food truck, all that stuff. I'm getting my food truck and stuff together now.
Right.
They be out this summer. But coaching football over the years. I coached football since when I got out of prison about since '03,
Okay.
'04, '04, '04. Yep. I took a break last year though. I was coaching since '04. Had about three organizations, about 4 or 5 Super Bowls. Real big in the community, man. I be trying to be big and positive in the community, bro. I'm big on that.
So
Yeah.
this what we won't start trying to have these lives, man. Say, I got a couple topics like I shared with you, I share with a few other brothers. Whenever you and you got time to jump in with us. We're gonna try to have like four. I think we have 4 to 6 people on here, and just I mean, it might be some things that we have some debates about, and it might be some things that we see out of our own, and we can try to share ideas. Um, like something like you just said, I not too long ago really start becoming a positive member of the community. For years when I was in the streets, I feel like I was I was taken away from the community. So now I'm definitely trying to get back. And it's a lot of topics, a lot of things that we seeing. And I feel like people like, in our age bracket and younger need to start leading by example and trying to tell the youth how they should make better decisions. I went to a gun violence rally they had a couple of weeks ago, and I was like damn near the youngest person there. It was a whole bunch of people in there on walkers and stuff. And I'm looking around like these like our grandparents. Nah, they like our parents' age. I'm like, they need to be at home on the couch, sitting down while people like us out here fighting about the gun violence and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I kept saying, like, well, what can I do? What can I do? I gotta do more. So we started the podcast, got people coming on, telling their stories, and then something else to go along with the podcast is this. I want to sit down and have, and don't get me wrong, it's only our second live. So it's going to take a minute before people, time in and people want to be a part of something. A lot of times people don't want to be a part of something until it's deemed everybody else looking at it like it's the way to go. You know what I mean? But you actually the first person who we had coming on with us tonight. And like if we could have had, more people, I feel like it would have been cool just to get different opinions. But me, you and Vic, like we can, shoot our thoughts out here on this, and then hopefully people will start to see what we doing, and if it fits people's schedule. Because we really wanted to come on about 8, but we had to come on at 6 because Vic got to go to work. He worked third shift, so we
Oh,
gotta
okay.
yeah. So we got we just gotta fit it in as we can. So today the topic that we want to communicate about was we said, why is violence so normal now? Second part of that is violence only normal in the black community? We could say, is it lack of opportunities? Is it because of broken homes? Is it because of social media or something else? So when we say, and also, we telling people when we going live on YouTube, people can ask questions in the comments, and Vic will be able to, tell us what the questions are. It might be, hey, I got a question for Greg, or I got a question for Dwight, or whoever they might ask on the panel a question, we can respond to them too. Some people don't want to be on camera, so they told me they'll really be like kind of behind the scenes. But this only, like I said, this only our second time going live on YouTube. I believe it's gonna grow. It might start off small, but as we can get that word out, keep promoting, and people keep seeing the type of mission that we on, I feel like some people gonna come. So, in your opinion, why is violence so normal? Um, why is violence so normal now?
I think it's a. I really think it's normal because not because of social media, not because of what they see on TV. I think it's just a lack of personal respect. Like people don't respect they self.
Mm,
Start with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's a lack of morals. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then with that on top of how the world is going now, it's built on confusion. You know what I'm saying? They want to trap you and enslave you mentally now. So a lot of times when it's a lot of people have mental breakdowns and mental lash outs, they react without thinking. It's a thing it's a thing called respond. You have to learn how to respond. You have to self control.
yeah.
Number one, you know what I'm saying? Self
Yep.
control, and a lot of people we don't have it. We don't have self control. Emotions kick in, and a lot of times when people like the little shooting down the way, a lot of times yo,
That fucked the whole
I
line
heard
up.
that.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah, it just my sound just went out. I don't know what was going on with that. Um, Dang man, you touched on some. You made some valid points. Some things that um I ain't never thought of it like that. So when I think about like violence, so normal nowadays. Like say back in the day when we came up, it could have been like fighting. You know what I'm saying? It just
mm,
seemed like the violence. When we saying violence, we're not talking about like kids or youth out here really fighting. It's the fact that at such a young age, they want to grab a gun and they, be so willing to use a gun as if time in prison don't really cross their minds. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about like kids, I heard it was kids, I don't know, young at that party on Sunday. It's like the parents, like, and I guess don't get me wrong, we used to go to parties when we was young, 16s, stuff like that. But I be thinking about like where the parents at when they kids out here wilding like that.
that's a big role.
Like you
That's
got
amazing.
14-year-olds downtown, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning in the summer. It's like where the parents said, like, how y'all kids is out here running around like that. That's what I don't agree with. Me and Vic was having a conversation yesterday. Um, about we was having a conversation yesterday about Vic said he was bad. He said his mama like couldn't tell him what to do. And when I really think about it, I was out there running the streets. I was bad, but my parents didn't care. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't say they didn't care. It was my
It
mother
just
was
wasn't. They wasn't
battling
paying enough
alcohol
attention.
addiction, and my father was battling crack addiction. So I'm not going. Maybe me saying they didn't care that might
it
not
was
be the right
it was out of their
words to
control,
use.
brother.
You
They
get
was
what I'm
sick.
saying?
They was
But
sick and
they
out of control.
wasn't
It was out
the
of
type of
control.
parent I am to my kids. My kids ain't gonna be at no 14 years old, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning running around. They gonna be in their bed unless they climbing out their window and doing something I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in our community, is what I be speaking on because I don't really know. People try to tell me that the same thing go on in the white community, but they don't put it out there. They don't put it on the news. I don't
It's
really
just a
agree
little
with that. I
different.
don't
It's
think
just
it
a little
goes on
different.
like that.
It go on. It's
See,
just a little different. They got
Vic, I can't
different
hear you.
problems.
they right, absolutely right.
My mic
And the
ain't
only
on
reason,
now.
huh? I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on.
Damn, man, this is weird, man. Why the fuck I can't hear?
Maybe it's like only letting us one motherfucker talk at a time. Could you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you
me,
too.
Greg?
Yep, I can hear you.
So it's just little
Yep.
Dwight that can't hear me.
Yeah.
Well, let's just keep rocking. I don't know
So
what.
y'all can hear each other.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear everybody,
Yeah, I can hear you too.
and you just can't hear me.
That's weird, man.
We gonna figure it out. Damn.
Everybody can, I guess. Let me see.
Mhm.
Well, what's the topic, bro?
Can you hear Ariel? Oh, look, Dwight left. Oh, I guess he gonna try to come back in.
I'm back here.
Okay.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear y'all
Can
now.
you hear me?
Yep.
I hear you now.
All right, let me go ahead
Just
and
can't see
fix the
you.
cameras.
Just can't see you.
I'm gonna
I
fix the
don't see you.
cameras now.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
All right, dang man, that was wild. So since we got Ariel that came in, Ariel, you want to tell the people anything about yourself, man? Where you from?
Um, I'm a 42 years old, proud father, born and raised in Lincoln Heights, Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, Lincoln Heights and Lockland,
Okay,
Cincinnati, Ohio, because I was one of those kids that my mama lived up the hill and my daddy lived down the hill when I was growing up, but both of them grew up originally in Lincoln Heights.
okay. Um, we got Greg on. Greg, told us a little something about himself. We Greg and I, we go way back. And like I was telling Greg, I'm gonna tell you, this only our second time going live, and we gonna try to have a community where it's gonna be. We like to have like 4 to 6 people. This is our second time going live, so you know how it
Right.
is, man. When you doing the positive thing, like if we had some girls on here, shaking their butt, or if we had some drama, if it was some of that, then there'd be a bunch of people in here. So we gotta understand
Yeah.
the time that we living in. We trying to make a positive change, and sometimes things like this it take a minute to catch on. But Vic, we've been down with it. We trying to figure out a way. I'm trying to get people together so we can have discussions. And not to say everybody gonna agree with everything, you know what I mean? But we can maybe enlighten one another on a few things. I know
Yeah.
um
Educate each other.
yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure, for sure, for sure. So the topic what we came up with today was why is violence so normal now? And the things is like, is it lack of opportunities? Is it broken homes? Is it because of social media or something else? So everybody can just like get their opinions, and I hope we can learn, and I hope people come back and play this again on YouTube, and it might be something that can spike their interest. We said people can comment if they ask the question. Vic can shoot it out here to us, and we'll answer from there. Um, Greg, Greg, so my question to you would be, what do you feel? Do you feel like religion or lack of religion or a higher power, you think that's causing problems in the community, in our
Yeah.
communities?
Oh, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't say religion. It's like awareness. I don't like to use religion because,
Mm-hmm.
I'm more spiritual. I like to say more spiritual. Like
Okay.
if you don't know where you come from, then you don't know where you're going. And where we've been stripped at is we didn't know where we come from.
Mm.
We don't know our history. So
And we
with
can
that
kind
being
of feel
said,
that up.
as people and as a race, we so down on ourselves because we don't know where we come from. We don't know that we're gods. We don't know we came from gods. If we
Mm.
knew that, we'd carry ourselves differently. We
Right.
They tell us we come from slavery. You was here from slavery. Yeah, we got enslaved, but we didn't come from no slavery.
So
We didn't
did
come
when
from
you
That,
think
but
slavery.
about it.
that's coming out now though. Like more and more people learning and
Yeah,
getting more enlightened, and yeah, I mean that shift is coming.
Yeah.
it's coming aware. Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
cycle. It's in scriptures. It's time for it to
yeah.
come aware. It's time for it to be aware.
It,
But I
I
think
believe
that
more
that
people. Oh, sorry about that.
no, you good. Go ahead, brother. What was you saying?
Um, I I believe that more people are becoming aware because I think technology is a double-edged sword, and I'm gonna elaborate on that. When I say that, I
Lost him.
say technology is good for people because it helps in efficiency, but also with it helping in efficiency, it also is efficient in helping people be lazy also.
Whoa, that's deep.
Yeah, it's deep.
And
It's more my honest opinion, it's more negative than positive to me, you ask me.
because the negative will garner more attention. Like case in point, like brother Dwight said, he said if we had a bunch of females on here half naked twerking, it'll be a million people running in here.
Right.
But
That's what
we
I'm saying.
speaking we
It's
But you
being
got
speaking
to
on
pulled.
understand
addressing.
that with us getting more enlightened and stuff, they just fighting. They fighting double time. Yeah, I mean, trying to make sure we
Yeah,
stay down.
Yes,
yeah,
that's why they feed you a bunch of poison on the
Yeah,
internet and through social media. This is like I said, to go back to enslaving your brain. If they can entrap you, enslave your brain, they got you.
yeah, and
And through social
that's
media,
why
they
the
do it a
violence
lot.
so high. Like that's the answer. Like
Yeah, if you
that's why the violence
yeah,
so high. That's why
that's
people
why the
into
violence
what
so
they
high.
into.
It's glorified.
Yeah,
hmm
And on top of
and
that,
it
if you
ain't
don't have a goal, if you don't have a goal in life and you feel like you come from nothing and you don't know nothing and you already walking around with a problem.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You waiting on somebody to say something. You waiting on somebody to breathe wrong.
Let me ask you a question. Um, Dang, Greg. So when you really said that, like, we don't know where we come from, that just really hit me. Cause I'm like, I have never like did like real research to find out like where I know came from. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
And
not to cut you off, I advise you, brothers, to really dig in deep and to see where we come from. When you figure out where you come from, the whole aspect of life is gonna change, bro. You're gonna have
I'm
a
I'm,
total awakening to
I'm
what's
definitely
going
one of
on
them.
around you in the world with yourself, with your kids, with your upbringing, everything. When you leave here from birth till it's over with, you're gonna have a whole clear vision of what's
mm,
going on, bro. I'm telling you. That's where I'm at with it.
got you, got
And
you.
we lack, that's where we lack at in as a copper race, we lack it the most.
Yeah.
hmm
That's
Because
what
we
this technology doing. It's keeping us from thinking. You know what I
it's
mean?
keeping us from thinking. They ripped us apart in the 70s and 80s, from ripped our parents with the dope and the
Yeah.
all that old weird stuff they had going on. So they tore us apart there.
Yeah, make families
You know what
think
I'm
that
saying?
soon
When
as
they
the kids turn 18, they need to move out and shit. And
yeah, yeah,
oh no, you supposed to
hmm
keep that. They got rid
they
of our
painted
tribe mentality.
exactly. They painted the
Yeah.
wrong picture,
Right.
bro. Have you ever noticed, brother? Have you ever noticed like how we is right now? I don't know if y'all can feel it, but I feel an energy. I feel a positive energy right
Hmm.
now.
Yeah,
This is
right.
what this is
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
for
they're
sure.
afraid of. This is what they're
absolutely.
afraid of.
Yep,
And
this
this is
right here.
what we need to bring more of right here, right this, especially men. Bro, listen, I'm
hmm
gonna tell you this, right? Me and you ain't talk, little bro. But I listen, this is what you got going on right here, bro. It's gonna change the world. I'm manifesting it right now today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This needs to go on, even if it's just a discussion amongst men to throw topics here and there, throw subjects here and there. Like it's great because we don't get to talk a lot. We don't talk a lot. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? It's either we
Especially
always
about what
working, we
matters.
dealing with families, we working, we dealing with family. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure some stuff out. You dig what I'm saying? So we don't really see each other.
Right.
We don't really chit chat. It need to be elite. It need to be once a week, men's meetings. Like this is stuff that I've been wanting to talk about, bro. Bring one to bring up. That's what I'm saying. Like I was so happy that you brought it up. Like I'm like, he doing it. He doing it. Yes, he's doing it, bro. He's doing. That's why I told you, like, keep going, bro. Keep going. Give a fuck if you got one follower. All you need
Mm,
to do is touch one person, bro. All you need to do is touch one person. That's it.
That's all it takes.
You know what I'm saying? That one
That's
person
all
can
it
touch a
takes.
tribe.
right, right.
We need to get back to that tribe mentality where we helping each other out, man. Not if you see somebody on the side of the road with a flat tire, not rap. Now you can't trust everybody. You choose your judgment wisely, but you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Somebody
sure.
watch an old lady. I watch people walk in front of old people in the store, won't hold the door. You deal what I'm saying? Like they'll be standing behind in the line with groceries in their hand. You got one thing in line. You won't let this person in front of you.
Yeah,
What
man,
they
that
they
type of
done
stuff.
they done stop. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's gone out. That's gone.
And that got to
It's
do with
gone.
how people raising their kids.
That you damn
Mhm.
sure right it do.
It got yeah, the respect level
They
right.
being
It's
raised by the TVs and the internets and the phone tablets. It's easy to throw a tablet in the kid's face. When you know
easy.
what I'm saying? It's so easy. I caught myself
Mhm.
doing it. I
Yeah,
caught myself doing it. Here,
because
here, here. Let
Mhm.
me do me over here.
because
Y'all,
Nah, we
y'all
gotta
jump
cut
on
that.
y'all other devices
That's
and
the
share this shit
that's
out.
yeah, that's the mentality we gotta cut out, bro. Like, yeah, we all at fault.
and that even
Dang.
You know
more
what
Hey,
I'm saying?
reiterate what I said about the technology. It's a full surface thing. Like the music, they'll rather hear us talk about DSV. I call it DSV. And if you need me to
Drugs, sex, and
even more,
violence. You
yeah.
can say that.
mm,
Yeah,
But
DSB.
now, now, if you was to come on here and talk about your enlightenment and how you helped people to grow and make more of themselves, it ain't gonna sell.
It will because it's a shift happening right now. And yeah, I mean, it's more and more people that's inclined to want to do better. Yeah, I mean, it's the youth we got to get hold to. Like
Yeah, it's the
motherfuckers
youth.
in their 30s and 40s right now, like, hey man, this shit different. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah,
cause
they
we done
slowing down,
seen,
plus
Yeah.
30
we
and
done
40, you
seen both
slowing down.
sides.
You slowing down 30, 40, slowing down for one.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
hey,
saying? You starting to come
Yeah.
aware of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, there's something going on here. Shit ain't adding up.
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Greg.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go even deeper, bro. When you said that music thing, it's even deeper than that, bro. You know, it's
It's the
rituals
it's
to that
Hmm.
music.
it's the energy.
Oh yeah.
Vibrations,
Yeah.
vibrations. You know, you can manifest rituals through vibrations and tones, man. It's
Yeah.
deep. Have
I'm
you ever
internet
noticed?
heavy.
Have you ever noticed this?
Imagery and all of that.
Hey, have you ever noticed this in the music industry and in the music industry and like entertainment industry? Have you ever noticed they only put out who they want to put out through the music? Like I know some people that's nice in music and took their music and
Mhm.
tapes to people and been rejected. But you
That
know
ain't what
why?
they want.
They wasn't talking crazy.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
You gotta be talking
wasn't
crazy.
willing
You
to
gotta be talking
change their
crazy and
values.
showing skin. You
So
gotta
Yeah.
be
look,
showing skin and
I,
talking crazy to get them
Kanye.
sales, bro.
This what Kanye said. Kanye said when they rapping about I'ma kill this, nigga, I'ma kill this bitch, whatever. That's okay to do. But soon as Kanye start talking about Jews,
Oh
they
yeah.
want to shut them down. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like it's crazy. Like it's okay to talk about the black man killing. They don't care nothing about you talking. I mean, a lot of this music, that's what they talk about, man. And it's crazy in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like when 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 I really knew it was real, that's how we found out who killed my little brother. They came out really like with a song about it, and that like really confirmed who it was that did it. Now I don't know if they was. I don't want to mention the wrong people names, but I guess I'm gonna say the dude in Chicago, Lil Durk or something like that, was rapping about killing King. I don't know, but when they see the mainstream people do it, now it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to emulate the same thing that they doing. I
Yeah.
can
It's
kill a
cool to do
person,
it.
and then I want to
And
come over here and I'm gonna
that's
rap
why they
about
put
it.
it out like that.
That's why they
And that
control the
Hmm.
music like that, bro. They control the music like that. They want it
and
out
that's some
like that.
BS. That's some BS. Like you think about when we came, Vic, y'all a little younger. Ariel, how old are you?
42.
Okay, you're a little younger too. But when we came out in the early
That sound
90s,
good. 42 younger. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's younger. That's younger. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's a
saying?
little
but
younger.
but
Yeah.
in the early '90s, man, when we used to have them basement parties, we was bumping and grinding. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It was
Straight
like
sexy
music was
music.
it was different. Then don't get me wrong. I mean, rap, came about, but it was still a lot of the even when I listen to like the I don't know, man. Music is like it be having me. I be kind of like,
It's rituals, man. It's the mind control
Yeah.
thing, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's to control the mind.
Mhm.
It's mind control. It's mind control.
Always.
Whatever you feed the brain, is the subconscious is the bad motherfucker, bro. The
And then the
subconscious
chemicals in the food and shit we eat make you more susceptible to that
make
shit.
you more
Susceptible
susceptible
to
to
it.
it,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
mm. And see, Greg, like I know some brothers that's man. Listen, it's four of us right now. It's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be six people on here, and I
Oh
got
yeah.
for different nights. I got some brothers, man, that's gonna bring it, man. I got some brothers that's Christian. They know some stuff. I got some brothers that's Israelites. I know some Muslims, bro. I know some Muslim brothers. Um, and I just want everybody to come and bring their perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, don't none of us have all the answers, but if
And
we
what
come, like you said, we come together as men long as we can be respectable of one another, that's gonna be the main thing. We're gonna respect each other's opinion. And it's okay to we can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? But the
Right.
ultimate
Absolutely.
goal is we trying to build a stronger, better community. Like some of the things that you just said. Um Now I'm gonna really speak out on things like this. If I happen to see somebody like say they don't open up the door for an old person. Son, I'm a school. Hey, bro, you should open up the door for that lady. That's an
Yeah.
elder,
yeah.
man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm going,
Hmm.
I'm gonna start speaking up on things if I see it in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Or if I'm with my kids and be like, man, they know to hold the door for somebody. My kids already gonna say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. But I'm gonna start calling youngsters out on them type of things because I feel
Yeah.
like, not I feel like I am a OG in the community. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm almost 50 years old. So
Yeah.
I'm an OG in the community. And I'm going to start speaking to the youngsters when I see them doing things that I don't approve of, that's not making the community a better place.
Right. Right. And that's what we gotta start doing, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Us as men, that's our role. We have to do that, man. We have to do that.
A lot of
We got to
motherfuckers
do
don't
it.
understand how influential they really are. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
and they don't use that shit to no good. Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers
Yeah.
usually use their influence to get over or, yeah, I mean, make somebody else do some shit for them. They don't nobody use their influence to like better society.
Right.
And
Cause
Greg, I'm going
they'll
to ask you this, right? Now listen to it, right? Because
go ahead.
I asked a lot of people this. I want your opinion. Frederick Douglass has a saying, it's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Do you agree with that?
It's easy to build strong children than to repair. Yes, I believe that.
So if we could catch them while they're young, the younger we catch them and mold them, because right now, say for instance, we got let's just say somebody, a child that's like 4 years old, and we teaching them, say yes, sir. So say no, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? She 4.
Hmm.
We can groom them to that. But if we talking to somebody that's 18 or 20, don't get me wrong, they can come around to that, but it might not be as easy as it is to somebody we teach as they soon as they learn how to talk, we tell them this is how you respond to adults. You know what I'm
Now I'm gonna
saying?
tell. Yep, and I'm gonna give you a prime example, brother. Not to cut you off. I've been coaching football for what, about 15 years, some shit like that. I bought all three of my sons up here. My oldest son 30. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I've coached all age groups from 4 to 12. When I have a group of 4 year olds, a fresh group of 4 year olds, they much more easier to deal with, to train. They listen, they attentive, they own you. 11 and 12, or I didn't have to get chest to chest.
Mm,
11 and 12, the ones that already been coached by different coaches and coaches here, you play this game and give you a PlayStation. And I ain't that coach. I ain't
got
that
you.
coach. You gonna have to produce and show out here.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And trying to break a kid from that type of mentality. Well, I can't do this, so I ain't gonna get my way. I quit then. Like that's the mentality they had. They so quick to quit. Like I can't quit. Take that shit out of your vocabulary. There's no such thing as quit. We
Right,
don't quit.
right.
We don't quit. Look, I'll check back in with this tomorrow. I'm cool for the day. I'll check back in tomorrow. We don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
to your question, yes, it's much easier to get them while they're young than to try to break one while it's already been
Stuck in his
rocking away
ways.
for some years. You've been
Yep.
moving and grooving away for some years. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So you trying to break you trying to break a horse that goddamn it running wild for a while. Yeah, you're
Yep.
gonna have some struggles. You're gonna have some struggles. So
Hey,
yeah,
I like you told me about that coaching the 4 year olds. I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm,
yeah,
I'm gonna use that because it makes sense now. Like you say
yeah,
that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It may and somebody
yeah,
could have been this what I tell guys, like because I do renovations. So if I bring somebody in here and I say, listen, man, you may have been getting taught the wrong way to do all the stuff you know how to do. So when you come on here, I'm gonna look at the things you know, and it's like, hey, no, bro, that ain't really how you do that. Oh, somebody taught you wrong. And when I share it to you, we can go to the internet. I can bring something in that's gonna back me up to show you I'm showing you how to do things the right way now. But I get it,
right.
you've been doing it wrong for years. But now it's time to switch